Good morning, YouTube. Just wanted to fill you in on what I got going on today. I got no smoker up there going. Got my first brisket I've ever done going. I hope the wind's not too bad. Well, I'll just get right into it here. Oh, great, the sun's in the way. Yeah, let's see here. Doing everything backwards, so bear with me. That's a 20-foot disc crust buster. I've replaced all the bearings in the front gang here. The gang, for the people that don't know, this whole assembly with the discs, this piece in here, that's just considered a gang. So I replaced, these are the bearings inside of here. There's 4 bearings. Can you see that? There we go. There's 4 bearings. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I replaced those because one of the bearings was bad. And on this rear gang, back here, that's the gang, that whole assembly. There's a bearing somewhere bad on it, so I'm gonna have to take all this apart and start replacing bearings. If I'm lucky and it's just the very most outboard one, I'll just replace it and press on. But on the last one, it was the most inboard one here. So since I had already taken all that apart, and even though most of those bearings were still good over there, once you get it apart, might as well just replace it because you don't want to have to do this job again. So if I'm lucky, it'll just be the bearing out there. Rest of the bearings are good, but I don't think that's the case because when I dropped it in the ground, when I dropped the disc, into the ground to work ground, these out here actually spun a little bit, and these down here, they didn't spin at all. So, yeah, so I'll probably just be replacing bearings. The bearings were like $130 a piece. Sucks. Give you a little update on the cows here. Those 3 out there are going to butcher. Bo, one of those is yours. John, one of those is yours. Randy, one of those is yours. That's the ones on that side of the electric fence. These over here, these are a couple mamas with some calves. I keep saying I'm gonna get bigger cows, but I've got the money now. We did pretty good. We did really good considering how dry everything was. The organic wheat came through, paid off. It was just awesome. I just got my butt kicked through the whole process. I mean, you want to talk about get your metal tested, man. That was, anyways. So I got the money now. It's just a matter of getting things. We need to get all this ground worked. It's really awesome. Beautiful grass came in. I had a guy bale it. I got a few bales off of it. He took the rest. We got to work all this ground down. I got some ground down there I got to work. Get some stuff planted. I think around January, that's generally, January, between January and March, I think I'll be looking to get bigger cows. That's kind of when people will start calving and calves will be of age for sale. So I'm going to try to, from a friend of mine, he's got an organic YouTube channel. His name's Jack Geiger. I think his channel is Jack Geiger Organic something. But look up Jack Geiger. He's got a beautiful organic farm. Beautiful. And I don't say that loosely. But we'll keep these 2 mamas here just because they're just really good moms, and they constantly produce babies. That's great. I don't have a bull one of those calves over there is a bull. I'm gonna get him worked. I may go AI a few times. I may actually AI them with a bigger a bigger breed, not a miniature. They've had enough calves now. They could have a little bigger calf. It wouldn't be an issue. We got over there, we got a sow. I got 1 boar, 2 gelts. They're still pretty young yet, but we'll be breeding them before 5 months, 4 months, something like that. I'll probably be breeding them. So that's just a little update. I got some maintenance I gotta do on this thing. Yeah, I don't know if anybody out there runs Gleaner F2s. Please leave me a comment. I got so many questions and I need help working on that. The truck, Old Faithful here, has got a front main seal leaking on the engine, and a friend of mine said that he could help me fix that, so I'll put that in the barn at some point in time and get that fixed. I blew a tire. Actually, when I got it stuck, it popped off the bead. I think all it will take is just the tire being, reset, if you will. I don't know if that's the right lingo. But that needs to be done. You see that big ball under her? I don't know if you guys can see that. She's got this little scar there that I took it, got it treated, and it just stayed there. But then, it's just like hard now. It's a scar. I don't know if you guys can see that in the video. But yeah, those, John, I think your butcher date is in October. Bo, I think yours is in November. And Randy, I think yours is in October too. So we'll be getting them going. They're out on some good grass. I got them on some grain. I mean, you can't get a finer grass than that for finishing them out. Primo. And I got them on some good finisher too up there in the corral. So yeah, that's it. The organic wheat really came through. It was just awesome. And I'll have to go through the whole story with you guys some other time, because it's a long, lengthy story. But yeah, and there's some other ground that's come up that I might be able to farm. It's 154 acres, and she wants me to farm it organically, so that's kind of on the back burner. Don't really know how that's going to pan out, but as of right now, seems very promising. Seems like a really good thing. Just, takes time to get certified and to get to that point, so we'll just kind of see how all that goes. It's supposed to be a scorcher today. I'm going to be working on this. The high is 108 degrees today. Yay-o. Right now it's decent. Wind's blowing. It's pretty good. I just love that tractor. That tractor is just like amazing. I love it. I would like to put my duals back on it, especially for pulling that big old thing, but I wouldn't be able to. It takes up too much room in the barn. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. Oh yeah, okay, so just another little update. When I get all this worked, I got another field down there, the rest of the field that needs to get worked. So Lord willing, I'll get all that knocked out, and then a friend of mine is going to plant some rye for me, and we're going to try roll crimping rye again. And I got my sprayer now, so if I need to put a little fish fertilizer on it, I can do that, no problem. Hopefully, Lord willing, get a good stand. I prayed about it, and I feel like God's told me to put soybeans out there. That's what I'm going to do. And I hope this wind isn't beating you guys up. But we'll be roll crimping rye next year, Lord willing. Planting organic soybeans next year on all of this. And hopefully we do well. I did pick up a 30-foot drill from a friend. And it's over there. I'm not going to show you it. It's kind of buried. But it needs a little TLC, a little maintenance. So I'll be doing that. Getting that thing up to speed. I got plenty of time to get that thing up to speed. And I think planting at 30 feet wide will spoil a guy. It will spoil me. And that'll be really, really nice. I got grass on my, hold on. I was cutting grass last night, day and night. Put my headlamp on and I was cutting with a headlamp. But yeah, anyways, that's the update. That's where we're at. I got to get started on this disc. It's going to be time consuming, very time consuming, and I hope it goes smooth. Later. God bless you guys. Philippians chapter 4, verse 6 and 7. Powerhouse, powerhouse, powerhouse verse. Later.